Hi everybody, it's Heligods here with a tutorial on how to PIROFLIP in Mode 1. Now there are a few Mode 2 tutorials out there, but I haven't seen not one tutorial in Mode 1. So here we go. I'm going to attempt to give you a good tutorial on this. Alright, let's get started. To start with, you want to be proficient in performing figure eights, both upright and inverted. Okay, you should have no worries at all controlling the helicopter in any orientation. You should also be able to pirouette on the spot and control the helicopter while pirouetting. You should be able to try and keep the helicopter still during a pirouette. Upright and inverted. And if you get out of shape, you should be able to bring it back and then straighten it up. Okay. Now, having said that, without further ado, let's have a look at the stick movements while we're going to perform the first part of the PIROFLIP. Now, we're splitting it into 4 parts. So the first part is the half pyro. Okay. Which is basically a half PIROFLIP, like such, and then holding a static position, in the inverted spot. Then pull it back over, come back to the starting position with the tail in. I recommend doing it slightly to the right of you, and if you're doing it for real, keep it up high. Keep it up, I don't know, 3 or 4 trees high, something so that you've got plenty of room to actually recover and correct. So first up, we'll go through and let's study the stick movements. Now I'll drop the physics speed down so you can actually look at the stick movements while we're performing the PIROFLIP. Now the first thing that we do is that we apply collective pitch and elevator at the same time. Basically both go up, and we also apply, in this instance I recommend doing left tail PIROFLIPs. We also apply left tail. So this is a starting position where both sticks go up, and we've also got the left tail being applied. So for the first part of the half PIROFLIP, this is it in slow motion. Watch the sticks. Okay, let's pull that back. You ready? So the elevator goes forward. The left tail we put a bit of left tail on, and we also push up the collective and apply some airline. And this all happens at the same time. And there we go. So let's see we've formed half a PIROFLIP. Now you need to perform this maneuver a couple of 100 times in order to get it down pat, and that's on the sim first before you try it for real. Let's get up there, boom, and try and keep it flat as well when you come out of that half piro. Now once you've mastered that, I want you to turn the helicopter 90 degrees and perform the same again. Okay, take note of the stick movements because you have to start somewhere. Right. Then once you've done that a couple of 100 times in the side on position, put the helicopter head first and perform more half PIROFLIPs. Okay. You must get proficient to be a good PIROFLIPper. You must be able to PIROFLIP from any position, and I'll explain the reason why in a minute. So you go through all orientations, alright, and master the actual half piro. Now that's stage 1 of the half PIROFLIP. Stage 2 of the PIROFLIP is the actual pirouette itself. Now when you're performing the half piro, you're performing half a revolution. Well, I call it that anyway. Alright, so you're in this position. Now what you want to do is one full revolution and then come to stop. Alright, so once again, from the upright position, we go over in the half piro, we stop, then we perform one full revolution, and we continue that for a couple of hundred times, and repeat the same from all orientations as well. Okay, so we're getting into a fair few maneuvers there at the moment, but it's all required. So that's the second part of the PIROFLIP. The third part of the PIROFLIP is from inverted to upright. So from the inverted position, we apply down elevator, we still have the left tail, and we pump the collective negatively, like I'm showing you here. This is the starting of it, and we also apply aileron. Alright, so from the negative position, that's what we do. We flip it back over. So again, from the inverted position, we apply negative pitch and the elevator and the aileron and the left tail all at the same time. Now you need to perform that a couple of hundred times as well, from this position and up. Okay, and then of course from this position perform the half piro once again a couple of hundred times. Alright, from the pirouette, and continue through all four positions. Right, now we're at the last stage of learning the PIROFLIP, and the last stage is to, once you're inverted, alright, so basically we'll break it into four parts. We do the first part, half piro, that's one. Then we'll do our one full pirouette, that's number two. Then we'll do a half pirouette to upright, that's number three. And then we'll do our full pirouette again, that's number four. So you need to do that, get to the point where you can do that, and it doesn't have to be continuous at this stage. You need to be able to do that pretty much with your eyes closed before you start to attempt joining them together. So again, let's do another PIROFLIP. Breaking apart. Right, and then as you become proficient at doing it all, just keep moving with it. So you get to the point where you're able to continuously flip the helicopter and pirouette at the same time. Now it's easy at the moment because I've got the simulation speed on 50. You can do it slow if you like, drop the physics speed on your sim, or you can put it back up to 100 and do it for real. Right, now I'm doing them exceptionally fast there. You don't have to, you can slow them down, that's how most people do them. But you can get to a point where you can actually peg the tail all the way across and go super fast once you get your timing in. Alright, now another part to the PIROFLIP which is not often spoken about, and that is where you key off. When we've been training, and this is the reason why I insisted that you learn a pirouette from any orientation, whether it be sideways, whether it be head in, right, or whether it be right tail. Okay. Now, when you're pirouetting slow, everything's nice and easy. You're keying off from 6 o'clock roughly. But notice something. As you start to move it faster, your key off points actually are more like 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So I can demonstrate that to you. I'll drop the speed and I'll have it peaked flat out. Alright, so here we go. We're doing a fast pirouette slowed down. That's 3 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock. That's 3 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock. That's 3 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock. That's 3 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Okay? So that's one of the reasons why people actually find it difficult to progress from the standard PIROFLIP, which they've been training in parts to do, as I've demonstrated, the 4 parts. You know, 1. Alright, they struggle to tie it together because they're not actually keying off from the position that they've learnt in. They're keying off 90 degrees out of phase from both sides. Okay? So, while learning the PIROFLIP, learn it from all orientations. And it will make a big difference to when you actually come to the point of joining them all together. Your ability to control the PIROFLIP. You know, if I want, I can control this to the left. If I want, I can control this to the right. Okay. And yeah, so once you've learnt the PIROFLIP in that orientation, left tail, well then you can go through the whole process again practically. It's pretty much what you have to do. Go through the whole process again in right tail. And my right tail are nowhere near as good as my left tail. Alright. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. This, I believe, is probably the world's first PIROFLIP tutorial for Mode 1. Come back to Heligods for more tutorials. We look forward to seeing you, and don't forget to join our forum. We've got many other tutorials at our forum, and happy flying, and watch out for Crash Heligod. Thank you.